Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Adorlee, back with another episode of The Kindness Code. So, here's a question for you. Have you ever been told you can't do something just because you're a boy or a girl? Like, girls aren't good at math? Or boys don't do ballet? Seriously, who's writing these rules? Because whoever it is, they're way off. Today, we're busting those stereotypes to pieces. And I'm talking, boom, no survivors. And you know what? I want to hear from you. Have you ever busted a stereotype or been on the receiving end of one? I'll tell you why sharing is caring later on. But for now, let's dive into it. Okay, first off, what even is a stereotype? Basically, it's when people make up rules about what you should or shouldn't do based on something like your gender, your race, or even your hobbies. Like the other day, someone was like, Adorlee, you love video games? But you're a girl. And I was like, yeah, and I'm about to beat your high score in Mario Kart. So maybe rethink that? Stereotypes are basically like that one friend who thinks they know everything about you because of one little thing. Spoiler, they don't. So let's get to smashing. Alright, you've probably heard of Malala Yousafzai, right? Here's her story in case you haven't. She was a girl who was told that girls shouldn't go to school. Yup, you heard that right. People actually told her, nah, education's for boys. And guess what Malala actually said? No way. She stood up for her right to learn, and now she's literally changing the world for girls everywhere. She's like the ultimate stereotype smasher with the Nobel Prize to prove it. Meanwhile, I can't even win a game of chess without flipping the board. Just kidding. Kinda. Now, you don't have to go win a Nobel Prize to bust stereotypes. But hey, no pressure if that's your plan. You can start today, and I'll tell you how. Let's talk about how you can start busting stereotypes right now in your everyday life. Ready? Alright, here's the thing. If you love something, go for it. No, seriously, whether it's dance, football, chess, art, whatever. If someone's like, that's not for you because you're a girl, you just smile and go crush him. Like my friend Jake, total soccer star. But guess what? He also bakes the most amazing cupcakes you've ever tasted. People were like, baking's for girls. And Jake was like, cool. Tell that to my delicious cupcakes while you're eating them. Okay, now you're at school and someone says, oh, boys shouldn't cry. Or girls cannot be good at science. First of all, that's just not true. I mean, have these people ever seen the movie Hidden Figures? Those women literally sent astronauts to space with their math skills. So when you hear stuff like that, just calmly or sassily, your choice. Plus an extra hair flip and say, actually, anyone can do anything. Pro tip. It's like hitting them with a fact check. Mic drop moment. Hey, you know what's cool? You don't have to do anything extra to inspire people to bust stereotypes. Just by being yourself, you're already showing others that those silly rules don't apply. My friend Sarah, she's a ballerina and a coding whiz. Talk about smashing stereotypes. If you're doing what you love, people will notice, and they might just think, hey, if they can do that, maybe I can too. Let me hit you with some more real-life examples. Ever heard of Billy Elliot? Yep, the boy who loved ballet and wasn't going to let anyone tell him ballet's only for girls. Spoiler, it's for anyone who's got the moves. And what about Serena Williams? People tried to box her in, saying tennis wasn't for black girls. Well, I think her 23 Grand Slam titles pretty much shut that down. Or how about Ruth Bader Ginsburg? Back in the day, people told her that being a lawyer or a Supreme Court justice was only for men. She didn't just become a lawyer, she changed the whole legal game for women and helped pass laws that protect women's rights. Ruth was like, watch me, and then went and made history. Okay, now, remember how I said sharing is caring? I meant it. I want to hear your stories. Have you ever been told you can't do something because of a stereotype? Or maybe you've already smashed a few of those stereotypes yourself. Hit me up. Send me your stories because guess what? The more we talk about this, the faster we can bust these outdated ideas together. Let's get more people breaking free from all these silly, made-up rules. And who knows, I might even share some of your stories in future episodes. I mean, how cool would it be to be a real-life stereotype-busting role model on this show? Yup, that's what I thought. So here's your challenge for today. Next time you hear a stereotype, whether it's about you or someone else, don't just let it slide. Call it out, break it, smash it with the hammer. Whatever works. And if you've got a story about a time you stood up to a stereotype or showed the world you can do anything, share it with me. I'd love to hear it. Alright, heroes, that's it for today's episode of The Kindness Code. If you're ready to smash more stereotypes, hit that follow button and share this with your friends. And hey, who knows? Maybe next time I'll be sharing your story on the podcast. Keep being amazing and let's keep busting those stereotypes together.